How do you invest with peace of mind? In this video, I'm going to break down 3 tips that I've learned over the last decade of investing in different instruments like stocks, forex, options, and also in property. What are the 3 principles that we need to know so that we can sleep well at night? We don't have to worry that we're going to lose a large sum of our capital. So if you're keen to learn how to invest and build your wealth in a sustainable and safe way, make sure you watch to the end of this video. My name is Daniel, and I'm the founder of Born Poor Die Rich, and I create these videos every single week to help people to grow more passive income through property. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you get yourself subscribed. So the first tip is this: you have to make sure that whatever investment that you're going into, ask yourself this question: is it aligned with my investment objective? You might be wondering, hey Daniel, what do you mean by that? The thing is, a lot of people jump into investments thinking they just want to make money. They don't worry about how does it work, is it consistent? But as long as they hear of people making money, they want to try their luck at it. But investing and luck, it doesn't really go together. Let me give you a few examples of objectives. Is it for retirement? Is it for passive income? Is it for protection against your health if you fall sick? Or protection of your loved ones in the case that you're gone? Or is it to grow your capital? You might have some seed capital and you will grow it bigger. Well, for each of these different investment objectives, what vehicle you then use and choose to reach the objective is very different. For example, if you're looking for more protection, then insurance would be a great way to do it. However, a lot of people who are risk averse, they actually want to grow more passive income or prepare for their retirement. They think that because insurance is safer, they actually end up being overinsured. And I know of people that have, they pay tens of thousands of premiums every year in policies that are locked up for a long time, that if they were to surrender it, they will not be able to even break even until they reach the end. Have you ever heard of people mentioning this phrase? It becomes a forced savings. Well, that's great if that was your initial intention. But if you're looking to grow passive income now and you want to be able to enjoy the fruits of that, even now, then perhaps having forced savings for many years may not be going back to the point of meeting your investment objective. So that's really the first point. Be really clear on what is your investment objective and ask yourself if this investment is going to help get you closer to that. Tip number 2, make sure you invest in what you understand. Don't just ride into the next hot fad or wave or hear people making money and you just rush into it without even understanding how it works. For example, I've seen this boy taking selfies for over 2 years and he sold NFT, a non-fungible token, and there was interest to making $1 million. And people say, wow, if I can make $1 million, that's great. And you start to jump into that investments. Well, I'm not saying that that's not good or is it good. I'm not passing judgment on that. But my point is, make sure you invest in something you understand. Don't invest in something where you're just hoping to get rich quick. That's a huge warning flag. And ask yourself, in areas where you're not sure how it works, are you allocating your investment amount such that even if it's lost, you won't be able to lose sleep over it. Your family, your lifestyle still is able to progress and continue. So make sure you invest in what you understand. And I think Warren Buffett says that as well. He only invests in businesses where he knows how they work. And for me, I invest in property because it's straightforward. You buy a property, you rent it out, and the rent must be more than any outgoing expenses, and that's how you make a profit. Here is the final and third important tip for you. You want to look for investments that are more passive in nature rather than having to constantly monitor the investments on the phone. Has it gone up? Has it gone down? And in the past, when I was doing that, that can be a portion of your portfolio. But if you find yourself glued to your phone whenever you have time in between meetings, in the toilet, you're checking your investments, then I think it reaches a stage where it starts to consume you. All right. So you want to be a master of your investments rather than your investments start to be a master of your life, of your time, of even your emotions. If you make money and you feel very happy, you feel top of the world, the next day when you wake up, stocks or be crypto, and it has come down 20, 30 or more percent, and then you feel really terrible and it affects your mood for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. So friends, if you find more passive investment vehicles such as property, you know how it works. There isn't huge fluctuations in the performance of the asset if you know what you're doing. You have the right knowledge how to select and buy the right asset, and you have the right teams of people on the ground to manage it for you. Of course, there's work to be put in to find the right asset, to go through the conveyancing and due diligence to get it set up. But once it's up and running, it truly is a very passive investment. From time to time, you might need to do a repair. If a tenant moves out, you need to find another tenant. But for, I would say, 80 to 90% or more of the time, it's simply checking that your rent has come in for the month. All right, so type out in the chat below, which tip do you think is something that you really want to pay attention more to in this new year? Is it making sure that it's aligned with your investment objective, investing in what you understand, or finding more passive ways of investing so that you can really have more peace of mind and sleep well at night? type it out in the chat below. And if you have further questions, I'll be more than happy to hear that as well. So if this video has been helpful for you, make sure you smash the like button, share it with the people that you feel will benefit from this video, and turn on the notification bell so that you are informed whenever a new video pops in as well. This is Daniel, signing out.